Just when you thought CNN couldn't stoop any lower, that they weren't already completely morally bankrupt, they went and found a way to stoop lower again. Well, the hashtag CNN blackmail has been ranking on Twitter for a time. This is completely blown up yesterday. They're basically blackmailing a private citizen, the guy who produced the little funny meme of Trump slamming down CNN, the wrestling thing. They're threatening to dox him. CNN fucking mafia at this point. Where is the journalistic integrity at all? It's incredible what they think that they can get away with. It scarcely surprises me. Everything they're doing is underhand. Incredibly biased, agenda-driven news reporting against Trump in the run-up to the election and after it. So CNN, already down in the dumps about skewed coverage that led to the departure of 3 network news staffers, is now walking a Twitter hall of shame with a hashtag that showcases the company as less than honourable, and indeed they compare them to mobsters and the criminal underworld here. So the hashtag CNN blackmail, what they've said is they managed to bully an apology out of this guy. And this guy who produced this, he's a Reddit user, Han Asshole Solo is what he goes by. And of course we know the histrionics that happened after this, after Trump tweeted this. Basically, CNN and other news outlets were saying that he was inciting violence by using this meme, when it was just a joke. Geez, I've seen a hell of a lot worse than that. And he says that they made him say, I think they put a lot of words into his mouth. He says, I have the highest respect for the journalist community. CNN aren't journalists, that's for sure. Solo then issued a lengthy apology saying the meme was created purely as satire and was not meant to call violence against CNN or any other news affiliation. Well, because violence didn't happen as well, I think it's fairly obvious. You don't need to apologise for satire. But hey, if you live in the UK, live in Scotland, for example, it's the times we live in, you can potentially go to jail for jokes. Just ask Count Dankula. But this is the court of public opinion according to CNN. And they're being judge, jury, and executioner here. They've put him on trial. It's disturbing how this is worded by Andrew Kaczynski, the senior editor of CNN's K-File. He said that CNN has chosen to withhold the man's identity for the time being. Well, that's nice of them, isn't it? Because he's a private citizen who has issued an extensive statement of apology, showed his remorse. Fuck you. This is unbelievable. It's like, we determine who's guilty and who isn't. And if you're sufficiently sorry and remorseful for what you've done, maybe we'll consider that apology and not reveal your personal details. Fucking morality police here. Attempting to take the moral high ground. It's fucking rich given the fact that this is CNN. By saying he has taken down all his offending posts. And because he said he is not going to repeat this ugly behaviour on social media again. You're putting him in the bold boys corner there. Who the fuck are you? But then came this rather ominous ending, right? This gives me chills just reading this. CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. Wow. Holy shit. Was that a threat? Well, it does sound an awful lot like a threat, to be honest. Step out of line again and we'll fuck you up. We'll take you out the back and break your legs. I mean, that's kind of like a mafia thing. Well, in this case, it's not actually threatening him with violence, but it is threatening to reveal his identity. Under what grounds would they ever justify revealing his identity? Just because he made a funny meme about them. CNN threatens Reddit user for exercising free speech, which is what Stefan Molyneux said. Julian Assange weighed in. A multi-billion-dollar TV network blackmailing a private citizen into not making funny videos about it is not journalism, CNN, hashtag CNN blackmail. They really are against the American people. They're at war with the citizens. They will lie to you constantly, all day, every day. They will not provide you with anything even remotely unbiased. And so if they're willing to lie to you, they're probably willing to destroy you. You need to know what it is you're dealing with. This is a vicious attack. And to be honest, I honestly think these people are psychotic. They're willing to shame this man into an apology and effectively, indirectly, threaten his safety, perhaps, right, by revealing his personal information, therefore making it a hell of a lot easier for people to find him. I'm reminded of that old expression, a thief will only rob you, but a liar will hang you. CNN lie all the time. They're fake news. And they're willing to leave this guy high and dry. They will attempt to destroy you if you come after them. And what CNN don't understand is that they've lost and they will not back down. I mean, it's the reason they call them the Clinton News Network. I mean, that whole side, the Democrats, the far left, they will not accept the fact that they lost the election. This is why you have David Brock with his Media Matters plan of action strategy I talked about before to try to undermine Trump's presidency, try and get him impeached. It's just laughable. They cannot accept defeat. They cannot accept that they've lost control of the narrative and that through social media and through alternative news media, people can find the truth. You have no shame. You have no respect for your duty as purveyors of the news, of journalistic integrity. You have none of it, not one iota. And you are at war with the citizenry. This is it. This is what it looks like. You're a disgrace. And to be honest, maybe this is a good thing in the long run. I hope you never reveal that man's details. If you do, I hope that he takes you to court. This story will only further accelerate the collapse of CNN. So, if for nothing else, I'm glad people are now finally seeing what's behind the mask. Thanks for watching.